I used to tell myself that I was too busy all the time, too busy to work out, too busy to start a new skill, start a business, build something for myself, or anything like that. But I would be going to work a 9 to 5, building somebody else's dream. The problem wasn't I didn't have enough time. It was I was just distracted. I would be putting my time to other things that's not building me. That's not gonna help me long term, but it's going like towards short term things, towards non valuable things. And the thing that we tell ourselves today is that we too busy, we don't have time for it. Like, say for instance, if you got a child, you say that you when you get off work, you parenting, but you gotta think that's a part of your everyday task. You get up and go to work. You get up. If you get up and go to work, parenting is the same thing. I wouldn't say it's the same thing, but it's a job too. So you just gotta make the time for it. So in today's video, as you see by the thumbnail and the title, we'll be talking about how you are not busy. You're just distracted. You gotta learn how to make time and budget your time like you budget your money. So what's up, YouTube? It's your boy Keon. We back with another video. Make sure you hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. We on the road to 100 subscribers, man. Get this video to 20 likes. Get us in the algorithm. You feel me? So I'm gonna go ahead and jump straight into the video. And my first point is, bruh, everybody got the same 24 hours in a day. Think about it. The person building the business, the person learning a new skill, getting in shape, the person with a 9 to 5, everybody has the same 24 hours. This is about how you use it. It's up to you how you use it, how you budget your time. All right, boom, let's break this down. You work 10-hour shifts or 8-hour shifts. All right, cool. You're supposed to sleep 8 hours. All right, boom. You don't sleep the whole 8 hours. Let's get that out the way. What you're doing is you go to work, and then you come home, you get situated with the kids if you got kids. If you don't got kids, I feel like you probably scrolling on TikTok and stuff like that, wasting time. If you know you're trying to build something, why are you wasting time, gang? You do what you want to do, don't get me wrong, but if you trying to build something and go somewhere in life, bro, why are you doing the shit that's not gonna help you? You supposed to be doing stuff that's gonna help you get there. The small things add up. You got to be consistent with those things. Boom. All right, so, and let me tell you, my number 2 point. This is gonna lead me to my number 2 point. While you're distracted, you're feeling productive because consuming content feels productive. So when I say you're scrolling on TikTok, scrolling on Facebook, Instagram, consuming content feels productive. You may be learning something, but you know, if you are consuming too much, you're not producing nothing. It's like you gaining all this different knowledge. Now you're gonna get confused. Then you're gonna be wanting to ask more questions. Then you're not gonna actually start what you're trying to do. A lot of us spend hours consuming and wonder why our life ain't changing. Because we're not doing nothing to change it. We just steady watching videos and just consuming it. Like, get up off your behind and actually go do it. Take the action. Take the steps. You're probably scared. But listen, watching those videos, it's okay to watch the videos to learn something, but it gets to a point you need to stop watching all those videos. I was in a meeting the other day, and his chief told me, he was like, bruh, he was basically saying, asking us why we ain't start our businesses and stuff like that, or what happened with them, or how we doing with our businesses and stuff like that. So we telling them, one person said, I be too busy, man, I be too busy. He was like, you're not busy. You're just telling yourself that so that you feel better. You giving yourself an excuse. And once you give yourself that, you feed that to yourself, you feel okay with it. You telling other people that, they don't really care because they like, shit, that's on him. That's on you. It's up to you. You know you're not busy. And then you go to ask somebody what was they busy doing all day, and they go to think like, I only did this and that. That's only 2 things that you really did. So how are you busy? And when you go to think about it, you ain't really did nothing that's busy. That's taking up your day. So stop telling yourself, because when you say that you're busy, you telling yourself that, and your mind thinks that. You're feeding it to your brain, and your brain don't need to know or feel like that. It's like an emotional thing. They don't need to know that, because once they know that, then you start performing like you're too busy. You start putting in your head, or it's already in your head, and you start performing like that. You like, all right, I'm gonna get to it tomorrow. I don't got enough time for it. Seem like time just winding down and ticking and ticking. Then you get tired. So it's like it's all trickle down. It's a domino effect, gang. So that's why I say, bro, you're not tired. You're not too busy. You're distracted. Boom. You make time for what you want to. You ever heard that saying? People make time for who they want to and what they want to. People make time for what matters. So if you, whatever you prioritize, that's what you make time for. If you feel like scrolling on TikTok or something like that is a priority for you to get a laugh in, some people have their priorities messed up, so they're gonna say yes to that. But I ain't even gonna say it's like people be needing that laugh. Like if you feel like you need a laugh every day and you get on TikTok, bro, drop a like on the video. Comment down below. Actually, ain't nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying you probably need to change up. You can still get that in a little bit, but cut it down some. You could put some more of that time into building something or getting to your goal. Everybody has goals, but it's just about how you get to them. What's in the way of you getting to them? What's distracting you from getting to them? And yeah, like it's just that. Once you figure that out, figure your time out and start budgeting your time like you budget your wallet. Like walk around with an agenda. Have everything time slotted of what you're gonna do, what you're supposed to have done that day. And I promise you, you'll have time left over instead of you trying to scramble and find some time, trying to rush and do this, rush and do that. Have everything time slotted. Everything don't always go as how it's supposed to go, but 90% of the time, again, that's a high percentage. It will go right if you got it time slotted. You got work, you got gym, you got, all right, I'm gonna make these videos, I'm gonna create this website or something like that. It's gonna go right. So hey, something gonna give, something gotta give. Then you can find time to, you feel me, scroll or whatever. If you don't have time, it's okay. I mean, you ain't missing out on that. You building something at the end of the day. You making your life better. You know? So if you can't make time for those important things, you need to figure out what's in your schedule. Just like how you figure out how much money you spending, it's the same thing. How much money you spending, what you need to cut back on, it's the same thing. I promise you. You don't have to spend all day. That's what I always tell people. People think they gotta spend 4 hours on what they know. You could consistently do 30 minutes a day, 20 minutes a day to build on something that you're trying to build or reach a goal. It's the consistency and discipline. That is all it is. And once you do that, gang, you're gonna unlock the method. I promise you is. I promise you is. So, with that being said, you need to replace distraction with intention. Not saying that you can't relax. It's okay to relax, bro. Like just, you feel me? But you need to be more intentional with your time. Know what you're gonna do. That goes back to the agenda. But listen though. Also, another big thing people don't really realize is the people that's around you. But that's for a whole different video. I just had to go ahead and slide that up in here, because I'm about to go ahead and get up out of here. Alright, that's going to be the end of this day's video. But before I leave, bro, I just want to let y'all know most people are stuck because they are distracted. It's not because they don't have enough time, and they think that. They think is, do they have enough time, or are they spending their time on the right things? But listen, your future is about what you're doing now and how you spend your time. Your future depends on how you spend your time now. If you spend your time now to better your future, I promise you, you're gonna see it, and you're gonna actually start living in it now, and then your future is gonna be set up. Just go ahead and take the action and stop wasting time and stop waiting for the perfect timing. I'm out. Catch y'all in the next video.